Welcome back, Board Masters. SCL Matt here with another live SCL unboxing. And today, I have not one, not two, but three boxes to unbox today. I mean, they're not giant boxes like we've had in past recently, but three boxes nonetheless, and I think they're going to be pretty exciting. I'm excited about them because I don't remember exactly what's in these boxes, because I ordered them a long time ago. I've ordered a lot of boxes recently, and I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen. So, we're going to work our way up from the smallest box to the largest box and go about it that way. Marco, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Like I said, we have three boxes. So, should we just get into it? I think we should probably just get into it. This first box is wonderful reused Tarani vanilla syrup. Huh. Anyway, not too concerned about what the box used to be. Wolf Shadow, Skadoosh, Jindigo, Blue Fan, Absolutely Studios, Treeson, Master Aqua Kitty, Bowler, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, Bowler, I did get your package. I'm not going to open it today. I'm going to save that one for Friday. So if you want to tune back in on Friday, I'll be unboxing your package then as well. Because, yeah, that one just showed up this morning, so I'm not going to throw it into the rotation I had planned for today. All right. So, first box we have here has some sort of... nope, just the packing slip from eBay. They even printed out the auction page. So there's a picture of the auction. If you caught a glimpse of that, I don't know how well you can see that, but yeah. Let's check out this first box. I know at least one or two of you know what this is. Yeah, Chindigo. Someone bought 12 king pens. I had 14 in stock. I only bought 12. I took a picture anyway. I'll post that later today. But yeah, that was interesting. And Jindigo, I know you're all about the numbers, so I have to apologize. I don't know if this is just more work for you or if it is exciting for you, but last night I was able to do a audit on my shop. Just I figured, well, the stock is a little bit lower. It was a good time to do an audit. And I actually did have a few mistakes. I had to make some adjustments to shop numbers. So your numbers might not be 100% accurate anymore. Most of them weren't too bad. There are just a few small things here and there. Adjust numbers by one usually. There's one I had to adjust by two. There's only one really bad one that said I had one in stock that I didn't have in stock at all. So I fixed that. Thankfully, no one tried to order that figure. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Joe, there you go. Joe, I am wondering what you have in mind for those king pens. It's a lot of king pens. So we'll see. Sevenfold, welcome as well. All right, getting into this first box. First thing I see, we have Mr. Crash Bandicoot. Then we have a Golden Queen. Keeping along, are these? Ooh, these might all be Imaginators. We have a Buckshot. We have Dr. Crankcase. We have another Kingpen. Make that 3 in stock now. We have Enchanted Elven Forest. There is Dr. Cortex and a Chopscotch. Joe, you're getting the maxed out luck. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Go for it. That's one way to do it, I suppose. But I guess maybe the only way to do it. Got ourselves Boom Bloom, which makes sense with the Enchanted Elven Forest there. Got a Flare Wolf with his tail intact. And a Starcast. And then the final item in this box, like I said, this is the smallest box of the three. We also have a random blue chest. Now, the question is, which blue chest is this? It looks like, according to my previous research, this should be the blue chest from Cursed Tiki Temple. Cursed Tiki Temple. So yeah, we'll have that up for sale as well. We'll double check this in the game, but yeah, that was the first box, all Imaginators. So I felt that was pretty good. That lot, I'll tell you right now, of yes, 10 Skylanders and 2 items, all Imaginators. I only paid $25. That was a pretty good deal, I feel. Like Starcast alone was probably worth it. And then you toss in all the other ones. I like it. I like it a lot. Earth Avenger, yeah. You missed all the Imaginators. We got I can recap them because they're all right here. It's a small box. So Golden Queen and Kingpin, obviously. Crash and Cortex, Dr. Crankcase, Buckshot, Enchanted Elven Forest, Chopscotch, Flare Wolf, Boom Bloom, Starcast, and a blue chest, which I believe is from Cursed Tiki Temple. So Absolute Studios. Yeah, how did I get it for $25? It was on eBay. It was on eBay. They had it listed, buy it now, $25, free shipping. I bought it now. But literally join there. I'm glad you caught the recap, Julian. Really glad you caught that. But yeah, I got started pretty quick on this, and we're moving on to box 2 now. Box 2. So I got 3 boxes today to open up. I'm not going to waste too much time on it. But yeah, that was a great deal. I really do feel that was a good deal. Will I ever make an app for iPhone? Probably not. One, websites are responsive nowadays, so they work pretty well on mobile. Two, I don't know what my app like. Why would I need an app? Would be the real question. But 3, it costs a lot to develop an app, and it costs even more to keep that app up to date. And I don't have that kind of money to throw around. So it's I I don't feel there's a big need for an app. I could be wrong, I guess. If you'd like to see an app, maybe let me know. Maybe we can find a way to finance one. But I just know that like anytime they put out an iPhone update, your app probably needs to be updated. So it's rough. It's rough. What do I search on eBay? Yeah, that's basically it. You search Skylanders, keep it general. It's gonna be a lot to look through because there'll be a lot of listings for like individual figures and such, but it's the easiest way to catch the most. You never know what people might have listed or if they call their group of Skylanders a lot or not. So, um, yeah, I usually keep it pretty generic. All right, box number 2. A little bit bigger. This box, I think it's actually the heaviest of the boxes I got today. It claims to be about 10 pounds. But let's check it out. Lots of bubble wrap. Ooh, I think everything is individually wrapped. Or maybe not quite individually. Like there's some traps all wrapped together in this bag. But then like there's Dark Light Crypt like in plastic. Are these actual bags or are they? Wow. Okay. So for the unboxing portion here, like I think I'm just gonna keep everything in these bags. Except for well, the traps I'll have to take out to test them. But I'll still be able to like test these in the bags. And it's gonna take me way too long to pull these out of the bags when unboxing them, but we can see them just fine. So I think I'll just pull all these bags out one by one and let you know what's in them. I think that works, honestly. And maybe even just keep them in the bags and ship them out that way. We'll see. We'll see what we get here. Um, Padilla Gaming. I oh, you're gonna buy a big. Oh, send me the ones I already have. And make sure to reset them. Got it. I was gonna say I reset all the figures I send out, but if you're sending me figures, got it. I appreciate that. All right. So this first bag has 4 traps in it. There's an Earth Hourglass, Magic Hourglass, Tech Hand, and a Tech Flying Helmet, which could be Steampunk Shrednut. There we go. So then, as I was showing, we have this Dark Light Crypt. We have ourselves a Thump Truck. There is a legendary Astroblast. Okay, they did combine some of them, I see here. So we have a Series 1 Spyro and a Series 1, hard to see there on camera with all, that's going to be the downside of doing it this way. Series 1 Terrafin. The good news is all these figures seem really clean. I really like that. But yeah, yeah, they're all packaged up like this. It's kind of weird. Like I said, it would just take so long for me to unpackage these all. Like I'll do it eventually, I think. But Pirate Seas. And a Tomb Buggy. All right, another 2-pack. We have a Magic Pyramid Creation Crystal, along with a Series 1 Star Strike. Ooh, here's their first variant, I think. We have a Heavy Metal Sprocket, the precursor to the Steel Plated series. There's a Blast Zone. Any hopes of Royal Double Trouble today? There's always a hope, I guess. I will say I can't say I've seen a lot of Royal Double Troubles for sale lately, so probably not. But there's always a hope, always a small hope. Helped you with lots and stuff like that. Would you be willing to expand to amiibo? Um, I've thought about it. I have definitely thought about it. Expanding beyond Skylanders adds a lot of complications. Um, yeah, I would definitely need some help because I'm not as knowledgeable with other series like Amiibo and such. But it also means I have to heavily expand um, the shop listings, which is a big project. It's a big project. Like it took me a few weeks to get all the Skylanders set up in the shop. Um, and that was with having all the resources. Like I had pictures of all the figures already. So if I did like Amiibo, I'd have to go out and find all those things, right? Um, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Steel Sprocket looks good. Yeah, yeah. She looks better than the other steel plated figures for sure. Jindigo, yeah, I'm hoping nothing's damaged either. Um, so far so good. Everything looks good and clean and intact. So we'll see how it goes. Skylanders character list and Amiibo too. Well, you see, Skadoosh, like that's why I said from the beginning, like I'm slowly kind of rebranding to SCL. I mean, I've always been SCL Matt. Um, if you notice, like down in the description of this video, the link is actually to sclcollectibles.com, which right now just redirects you to the shop, um, but could easily become its own site if need be and just be all things collectible. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes for sure. All right, we have another bag of traps here. So there is a magic rocket. Ooh, air snake. We got a water tiki. It's an undead axe and a chaos trap. So you got all that stuff there. Said I'll have to go through. I'll have to definitely unbox the traps later on, or unbag the traps. Any plans to the 10th anniversary? I'm working on it. I was just discussing some of this stuff with Urban Avenger this morning, and I do have some plans. I will do something. I may be busy on like the actual anniversary date, but we'll definitely celebrate somehow, some way. All right. We have ourselves a bouncer and a pumpkin eyebrow. Will there be discounts? Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Skylander guy, your account got deleted. Which account? YouTube? What'd you do? Or, I mean, it shouldn't be SCL. I didn't delete any accounts. Survivorcast hit 10 subs. Nice. Hey, gotta take any milestone you get. Start at 10, 20, 30, 100 in no time. There better be some prison breaks. You need some more prison breaks? I suppose I could use them. All right. Got ourselves a Series 1 Chop Chop along with a legendary Sunrunner. We had legendary Astro Blast already. And there is the Sky Trophy to go along with that and a Smash Hit. Got another package of traps here. Includes a fire totem, life hammer, a water jug head, and the dark spider trap. You can kind of see that in there. That's a good pack of traps. We got ourselves, looks like a glow-in-the-dark cinder. Which actually, I want to take that out quick. And a slobber tooth in here. I'm going to open this one. Okay, so there's your slobber tooth. Finish on this one looks funny. It looks really shiny. Like, I think this is... I don't think this is a legitimate glow-in-the-dark. This is like custom painted, I think. Yeah. Because the wings actually got stuck together with the paint, it looks like. I think I can actually pull them apart. I don't know if I want to. That's kind of weird. It's all like, they might have been glued together there. I don't know. You're probably not gonna be able to see this on camera, but it's very shiny. And anyone who knows about the glow in the dark figures, you know they're actually kind of a almost a matte finish, or and they feel kind of like almost gritty. Um, and yeah, this is extremely shiny, and like the base looks wrong, and like this cannot be a legitimate glow in the dark cinder. Um, I'm thinking maybe still glows in the dark. Like maybe they got some glow in the dark paint and just painted a cinder, which the paint job isn't too bad actually. But yeah, we're gonna set that one aside. I'm hoping that doesn't speak to the rest of the lot. um, yeah, they do make glow in the dark paint. Sure. Clear coat possibly. I don't think it's just clear coat. I mean, no, no. I don't think it is. And I don't know that I'm gonna be able to even like show this off in pictures. Ooh, yeah. It got all over the base too. Yeah. Maybe it is. It's a clear coat. Because yeah, it's definitely on the base as well, like on the bottom of the base. Like they just sprayed it on, maybe. And that could explain why the wings got stuck together, maybe. I don't know. Interesting. Interesting. We'll have to put it in game and see what happens. Um Skylanders Master, I'm doing well. Thanks. Yeah, the original paint got really dirty and they repainted it. I almost wonder if they maybe they did put like a clear coat on so it wouldn't get dirty like all the other ones did. Prototype? No, no, it's not a prototype. Um yeah, slap around the portal and we'll know real quick. Sure, sure. Exactly. We'll get there. We'll get to that portion. We'll get to that portion for sure. The Skylander got like there's not a lot to show in my personal collection right now. There's really not. So I mean, I suppose I can, but all right. Moving on, we still got a lot to unbox here. There is Tough Luck. We got a Ninja Stealth Elf along with a Lava Lance Eruptor. Two vehicles. Got a Crypt Crusher and a Burn Cycle. Could show off Clear Shortcut and Pinata. Yeah, I could. I could. Remember hearing something about Thriller P being banned in the US because of its grenades. Um, so I mean, he obviously wasn't completely banned because of the grenades. I mean, they have so many weapons on these Skylanders that wouldn't make sense. That was a theory at one point because the final version of Thrillipede only had 3 grenades instead of the 4 that were in the, rendering, and so people started hypothesizing about that. I don't think there's any credence to that at all. Yeah, it's probably closer to the on-trap situation, except that there were Thrillipedes that were released in North America, so it's not completely the same. Postman, why are they in sandwich bags? Because that's how the person decided to send them. They're actually not sandwich bags. They're other like polyurethane bags. Um, but yeah, I just said it's going to take me too long to unbag them, so I'm just going to show them to you in bags now, and I'll take them out of bags later. So, um, but yeah, this is just how the person decided to package them. So we have a Super Shot Stealth Elf along with a Hot Streak. Of course, test that for 601. See if we get lucky today. We have a Deep Dive Gill Grunt. Oh, this bag opened on its own. So we have regular Astroblast and a Series 1 Trigger Happy. Got a Series 3 Knockout Terrafin along with a Frightful Fiesta. Wolf Shadow, yeah. The Beyond Traps they're talking about, Beyond Traps are only released in Australia. So, that's it. Boombringer, what Skylanders started to get most of in these lots? It used to, I used to say Tree Rex. I don't know if that's true anymore. It might be Food Fight. So like Tree Rex, Series 2 Cinder are really close, as well as Food Fight and Snapshot. The difference is with Snapshot, he breaks a lot, or his weapons break a lot. So a lot of them go into the damage pile. And so the numbers don't look as big in the shop. So in the shop, I think Food Fight wins, just because he doesn't break. But Tree Rex and Series 2 Cinder are definitely up there as well. All right. We got a Series 1 Stealth Elf and a High Volt. There's a Reef Ripper. Have a Punch Pop Fizz along with a Eruptor, Series 1 Eruptor. A few mystery chests, which I also just sold out of because Joe bought all my mystery chests along with those 12 king pens that he bought. So there's 2 bronze and a silver in here. We got a Series 2 Hex along with a Series 2 Pop Fizz, Super Gulp Pop Fizz. And there we go. Let's make it official. We got ourselves a Tree Rex. What's the longest Skylander name? I'm pretty sure it's Birthday Bash Big Bubble Pop Fizz. Wolf Shadow, no. Snowbright Stormblade is not an in-game variant. That is a chase variant. It breaks my rule that I had for the longest time of if it has a real name on the box, it's an in-game variant. Well, they broke that rule with the employee variants. All right. There's a Zulu along with a Bone Bash Roller Brawl. Got, speaking of starters, that's a Series 1 Jet Vac and a Washbuckler. There's Gear Shift. We got ourselves a Scarlet Ninjini. Yeah, Boombringer. That was a silly question because Lightcore Prison Break doesn't even unlock anything, whereas 12 Kingpens, each one of those will give you a chest, an Imaginate chest, which will unlock, a couple of parts. It's going to be the same part every time, but it does level up that part, and that's going to be the only way to level it up. So yeah, I had that same question at first too, but it made a little bit more sense. All right, this package seems to have a few magic items. So we got another bronze chest, got the sea trophy in the middle, and then there's hidden treasure and healing elixir. Got ourselves Wildfire. Its tail is intact. There is a dark food fight and a series 1 hex that does seem to be intact. Cool. Series 1 Gil Grunt. So he'll be back in stock now. That's the first one I've gotten since the mass buy. And then a Series 3 Chop Chop. Twin Blade Chop Chop. This one has a Series 3 Big Bang Trigger Happy, along with a Light Core Shroom Boom. Ooh, this will be popular for someone. How about a Midnight Museum? That'll be nice. Then we have Funny Bone and Spitfire. Yeah, Postman Boomerang did get the prison breaks from me. That's for sure. S3 Chop Chop looked like a gold Fright Rider. Not quite that lucky today. Not quite. All right. This bag has a bunch of stuff in it. Let's see. We got a gold chest, Chaos Trophy. There's Hijinks. And it's Ghost Swords with the green base there. And the final bag here has a Sunrunner, Mini Eye Small to go with that Hijinks we just got, and a Shield Striker. So that was box number 2. Kind of unique with that packaging. That'll be good packaging to reuse though. So I'm kind of fun with that. Yeah, Boombringer. Spitfire is technically a starter pack figure, but he does sell well. And that took me a little while to realize. I originally had him marked down at 99 cents with all the other starter pack figures. That quickly changed. You'll see now it's like $2.99 or $3.99 or something. Because he wasn't in every starter pack. If you got like the Nintendo starter packs, they would have had either Donkey Kong or Bowser and then Stealth Elf. So they didn't have Spitfire. So anybody who bought for Nintendo, all the people who bought for the Wii didn't get Spitfire. So yeah, that's the biggest reason I can figure that he still sells well. So Spitfire and Hot Streak both have a market out there yet. Why did I get this lot? Did you not see what was in there? There's plenty of good stuff in there. I mean, it's not. I mean, The biggest piece might have been the Midnight Museum, but there are a bunch of good traps in there. There are a bunch of trap masters and a bunch of stuff I'm out of stock of, and I got it for a good price. Um, Skadoosh. Flock Springtime. Well, you see, that's an unofficial name because the Flocked they never put on the box, and the Springtime, I believe they just call him Springtime Trigger Happy. I don't think they ever officially call him Flocked Big Bang Trigger Happy, they don't call him Springtime Big Bang Trigger Happy. I think it's just Springtime. So that'd be questionable. Whereas Birthday Bash Big Bubble Pop Fizz is actually what's printed on the box. So that'd be my argument. And I don't know. I mean, have you counted like characters? Which one is actually longer? Survivor Cast. Yes, I will be streaming Friday. Same time, same place. Kobe. Yeah, that was box number 2. Box number 1 was completely full of Imaginators. Um, it was 10 Imaginators along with a blue chest and the Elven and Enchanted Elven Forest. I had nice Imaginators like Starcast and Boom Bloom and Flare Wolf, and it was a good box. It was small but good. Jingo says we're up to 54 Skylanders, 16 items, 13 traps, 9 vehicles, 1 creation crystal, and 1 damaged. Oh, are you counting the glow in the dark cinder as damaged? I mean, yeah, I mean, I would too. It'll probably go up for auction once we figure out what it is and if it still works. Sad how common the KS trophy has become. Yeah. I wish they would have kept it as a like dark exclusive. That would have been great. But yeah, once they released it as a single pack, oof, oof. Postman is 601 rare. Not really. The thing is, it's just hard to identify because you have to. If you don't get it in its original packaging, it's going to be difficult to find because you have to test it in the game to know if it is what it is. Um, so if you're just out shopping like at a garage sale or in a pawn shop, like there's no way to tell if it's 601 or not. And so that's the only thing. Um, so when I sell them here, I mean we usually sell them at auction, but like that's why they get marked up is because that you know what you're getting when you buy it from me. John, advice on how to make you an offer on a lot. So profit margin based on price is rough, because there's a lot of costs that go into this that people don't think about necessarily. So you might say, well, you could sell this for $100, so you should pay me 70, and you can still make $30. Well, not quite, because if I pay you $70, then I still got to factor in shipping costs, and I got to factor in um, payment processing fees from eBay or Stripe. They take a chunk out of there. Um, and there's just other overhead costs, buying the boxes that I send this stuff out in. There's fees to keep the website up and running. Um, there's all these other little charges that add up that I have to cover before I actually get my profits out of this. And that's part of the reason why I need to keep um, my my cost for inventory low. I've always told people, I've been very open and honest with this. My ideal price to pay is $1 per figure. Does that happen all the time? No, no. Does it happen once in a while? Yeah, I can find lots once in a while on eBay, especially if they're like common to mid range lots that I can get for $1 a figure. Sure, that's nice. When I'm buying privately, not usually. Like I can't quite get that low usually. Um, but it really depends what's in the lot because I tell people, um, like, yeah, I'd like to pay a dollar figure, but if you have 20 tree Rex, I'm not going to pay you $20. But if you have 20 chaos figures, I'll gladly pay you more than $20, way more than $20. Um, so it really does depend what you have in the lot. There is no average price. I don't say I'm gonna pay um, $4.26 per figure and call it a day because I'm not gonna pay $4 for a tree Rex. So I don't average it that way. Um, I mean, if you're willing to go as low as a dollar a figure, I'll have a very hard time saying no. If you can come close to that, I'll have a very hard time saying no. Um, but if you have something that's better in the lot to make me make my eyes perk up a little bit, um, then yeah, we'll see. We'll see what you got. Oh yeah, we did get a spider trap today too. So the spider trap I didn't actually know I was getting because this lot that we just opened. Um, so here's an example. I the lot that we just opened was 82 pieces. I paid $100. So it's a little more than a dollar a figure. Um, I knew there were pieces like the Midnight Museum I could see, and what was the other big piece I saw? Oh, the sprocket, the variant sprocket, heavy metal sprocket or heavy duty, no, yeah, heavy metal sprocket. Um, and I saw those two pieces and a couple other variants and a couple other just mid range pieces that I knew I could use. Um, and then there was like this bucket and I could see they had the chests on top, so like the bronze, silver, gold chests, and I could see there were traps underneath, but I didn't know what the traps were. So the dark spider trap was actually a surprise. That was bonus. Um, so that really made this lot worth it. But just 82 pieces for $100, hard to pass up, especially when there are, like I said, if there's one or two good pieces in there, I'm not going to say no. All right. Would you say the light traps are rarer than dark traps are about the same? In general, they're about the same Boombringer. Um, so the dark is it the dark handstand or the dark sword? One of those two I have marked up a little bit in my shop. Um, I feel typically the dark traps are a little bit harder to find, but in all honesty, they should be equal. Dark and light should be equal. Um, so I don't know if the dark traps are just more popular, more in demand, and so they sell quicker. But I feel like I have a harder time. I feel like I find light traps more often than dark traps. I should check sometime and see how many of each I've sold. Yeah, other than the light yawn. Yes. All right. So we still have box three. Box three. This guy over here. I mean, it's with the different shape, it's hard to tell if it's actually bigger than the last box. But one thing I know is in here, and the reason for the shape of the box. Excuse me for a moment. we have a trap case. We have a trap case. So, um, cars, no, none of that today. All right. So the trap case, to start off, is actually the other trap case that I haven't had in the shop yet. So once again, I'm not sure if this will go in the shop or if we'll auction this one off. Um, this trap case is actually in really nice shape. And like I said, it's the one with the picture of all the villains, the black and white picture. It says villains gathering at Wolfgang's. Um, but yeah, yeah, this is the other trap case. It looks like there may be some interest in it. So yes, Joe, I think this will be going to auction. Dual yes. There are two different trap cases. Um, Courtney, I think this is I would normally say yes, potentially private sale, but it sounds like there's enough interest here or people who didn't even know there was a second case that I think this is going to go to auction. Give everybody a fair shot at it. So, inside this box, though, we have a lot of good stuff. It's not just traps. So, we have ourselves. Wow, a lot of people didn't know there was a second trap case. Cars, yes, there are some traps in here. There are also some figures, though. Yeah, we'll go to auction. Tell you what, I will guarantee this box is in auction this Saturday. Okay, so this will be in auction this Saturday, right alongside Robo. Yeah, Skadoosh. The auction this week is Robo. If you hadn't heard, Robo is this week. All right. Well, we have a Gusto. Man, this is so minor. Like the tips of his boomerangs have been, I'm not sure if they've been chewed off or just knocked off, but like I think I still have to call it damaged. I hate to do that. I hate to do that. When is the Magic Claw hitting auction? I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. Probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks. All right. We got ourselves Bushwhack and a Love Potion Pop Fizz. There is a Winterfest Lobstar. Got ourselves Crypt King. No, he won't last too long in the shop. Snapshot seems to be intact. I'd rather have Snapshot broken than Gusto, but other way around today, I guess. Here is Blades. Got Headrush. There's a Treadhead. And Chopper. Oh, be the gamer. Getting into a bidding war for Robo. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, skadoosh. So okay, I don't know. Can you see here? Like the tip of his boomerang is either just beat up really bad or bit off, and it's this tip as well is flat instead of pointed, and even this up here, this just looks like it's been thrown around a bit and probably hit a wall or something or a hard surface. But like if it was just one of those points, I'd probably let it go. But like all three of these points are beat up and I don't like it. So, I mean, if you want to pay full price for this, I mean, I'll sell it to you. But otherwise, yeah, discounted. Did Head Rush have her horns? I don't know. Did she? Yes, she did. All right. We got ourselves a Mirror of Mystery. Uh, Evelon. And here is another Wildfire. That's 2 today. Does that really count as damage? I mean, does it? It. I mean, tell me if I sent you this figure that the points weren't pointy, um, that you paid full price for, would you be upset about it? So I don't know. I don't know. Godzilla, yeah. I'm assuming you're talking like about Robo. If he gets past the price of other places, you're gonna go there. I get it. I get it. No one says you have to buy from me. All right. There is a Nightmare Express. Oh, a legendary Hand of Fate, which was surprising since we had a standard Blades. So I'm not sure how they got the legendary Hand of Fate. There is Fist Bump. And of course, a food fight. Funny Bone. There's Torch. And here's a Trap Master we haven't seen in a while. How about a Thunderbolt? All right. I think we've made it down to the traps now. So get these out of the way. I have a Life Hammer. And there's your Water Tiki. All right. We got a water. Oh, legendary water jug head. All right. Legendary traps. I like it. I like it. That explains here. We got the other two. Got our legendary undead orb and the legendary undead skull. I always like that they actually did paint the skull on both sides of that trap. Earth orb is a tech scepter. Undead hand and an undead skull. We actually got 2 magic log holders. Yeah, that was all the legendary traps. All 3 of them. Godzilla, they're just in-game variants. In-game variants. They, I mean, just like any other in-game variant you'd have, like The traps are a little bit weird because they just show up on the magic moment screen. Like you can see they show up with the gold paint on them, and they show up separately in the collection menu. But like the villain that you put in a legendary trap doesn't look any different. Like they're not in the legendary color scheme or anything like that. Um, so it's just the trap itself, and then when you look at it in the menu or during the magic moment, um, it it shows a picture of the legendary trap. But yeah, yeah, I agree. It would be cool if the legendary traps and crystals made the character legendary, but they don't. They don't. Postman, did I ever get the trap comics? Um, I think I had them at one point. I may have gotten rid of them because I'm not really a comic collector. Um, we just recently got with that lot of Imaginators, we got the 3 comics that came with the mini comics that came with the legendary creation crystals, right? That's where I think that's what they came with. Um, so those will be going up for auction eventually. But yeah, I don't have the ones for the legendary traps right now. Yeah, there you go. They complete the trap collection. That's what they do. All right. Speaking of completing the trap collection, we got 2 air jug heads. We got an air screamer. Actually got 2 Easter Bunny Earth traps. There is a magic hourglass, a fire torch trap, and a fire scepter trap. So there you go. That is it for the traps. That is it for that lot, actually. So, once again, just want to show off this box because a lot of people didn't know it existed even. But yeah, we have this trap box here. So this is, I mean, it has the insert like the other one with all the mystery traps on it. There's no stickers on this one. But yeah, then villains gathering at Wolfgang's. So yeah, that trap box will be available at some point. There you go. We have 69 Skylanders, 19 items, 32 traps, 9 vehicles, 1 creation crystal, 1 villain variant, and 2 damaged figures. I believe that's the total for the day. So yeah, that's awesome. I'll take it. 3 small boxes. Um, I've had every Skylander in the shop. I mean, not quite. Um, but yeah. Oh, does Matt own the yawn traps? I own one of them. I have a light, Light, light yawn trap. I still need the life and fire. But yeah, someday maybe. It's a nice box, but it misses a lot of spaces. You mean like you can't fit all the traps in there? That's why you need 2 boxes, right? What hasn't been in the shop yet? Well, I mean, if you count like yawn traps that hasn't been in the shop. Can you see the trap? The light yawn trap? I mean, it's in a different room right now, so I don't have easy access to it at the moment. All right. So my PlayStation decided to shut down while I was on stream here, and then decided it was time for an update. Um, so we'll see if I can get this to work right now. Otherwise, I may have to cut the stream short, but we'll see. Be the gamer. As far as characters, um, well, technically, I haven't put hard boiled flare wolf in the shop. We just got our first one of those. That'll be going to auction. Technically, I haven't put um royal double trouble in the shop. I've only gotten one of those and I kept it. Let's see. So I mean, it's gonna be variant stuff. Yeah, Dark Bowser. Dark Bowser has not been in the shop. So I mean, every standard figure, sure, every standard figure has been in the shop. Um, but yeah, there are a handful of in-game variants that technically haven't been made their way into the shop yet, and maybe never will if I just keep sending them to auction. Time for a Q&A? Yeah, it's always a Q&A. Yeah, technically Heartbreaker Buckshot, but that was never released at retail, so I don't count it. Um, if I come across all three yawn traps, I would sell them individually. But I would keep the life and fire for myself first. Yeah, Volcanic Vault hasn't been in the shop either. I still need that one for my collection too. All right. So I think I got the game up and running again. Let's go try this out.
A storm is coming.
Test some Skylanders here.
The wind is at my back.
Keep going. All right.
A storm is coming.
Oh, I want to test the Cinder. Fine, we can test the Cinder. Yeah. So there you go. This does appear to be a real glow in the dark Cinder.
My power will haunt you.
But it definitely, yeah, it might just be a clear coat on it. Dark Matter, have a good day. Kobe, have a good day. Go enjoy some time away from Skylanders. It's all right. I understand. But yeah, I do think that because this is not standard, like it has been modified, even if it is just a clear coat, it'll probably go to auction. So it's a nice, basically clean Cinder. I guess they probably heard from other people that it gets dirty really easily, and so they said, "Hey, well, I'm gonna put a clear coat on so it doesn't get dirty." I don't know. I guess that'd be my guess.
Fucking shot.
There's an echo on the game. Well, Skadoosh, I don't know if Cinder still glows
Reaching new heights.
because I don't have a thing.
Fucking shot.
Cupping it in between my hands, it looks like she's still... I think she still glows, yeah. I mean, the glow-in-the-dark paint is still there, so why not?
Star bright, star fight. Looks like I'm staying afloat. Star bright, star fight.
Is anybody else hearing an echo on the game, or is the echo still there? Didn't it go? I'm still running with my
Solid as a crock.
modified sound setup. I think I found the problem. One of my cables may be bad. And I have to replace that. But I haven't been able to do that yet.
Dynamite.
Wolf Shadow. Interesting. Jindigo hears the echo. Postman does not hear an echo. I don't know. I really don't know what to tell you. What came with the Volcanic Vault? So the Volcanic Vault was released with the Spyro's Adventure Starter Pack at Best Buy.
Dynamite.
That was the original place it was released. But yeah, it was a long time ago.
Fire it up.
Eat this.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really that much of a story. It's just one of the first kind of promotional collectibles that they put out. And I feel it was just so early on in the release that people didn't really know about it. A lot of people didn't know it existed because it was a store exclusive. Many people didn't care about it because it was just a magic item.
New tricks.
I mean, even collectors didn't necessarily know how big Skylanders was going to be. And so once they found out about it, figured, yeah, I can pick that up at a later date. But it just got to be more rare and more expensive.
Gaining traction. Axe to the max.
Gonna have to start unbagging these Skylanders at some point. Test them all individually. It's a perfect example of why hats are dumb and why they don't work. I don't like hats on Skylanders.
I've got the edge.
destruction of the potion.
Bringing the heat.
No, the turkey hat's even worse.
Let's face the truth. I'm awesome.
Like this hat at least kind of, well, from the front, looks like it might fit his head. And then you get back here and it's like, what's going on there? What's going on there, huh? Yeah, no. Get rid of the hats. I mean, they did eventually get rid of the hats.
Bringing the heat.
Taking charge.
Hi, Magna, welcome. Oh, your tennis match got rained out.
Even
Oh, I'm sorry about that, but glad you could join us. Be the Gamer, yes, they really love Pop Fizz, and I mean, I've made it known, Pop Fizz is not my favorite character. But yes, they ever since they created Pop Fizz and Giants, like it just gets more and more figures and more variants, and yeah, they certainly love them.
Ready, set, glow. Everything checks out. Ready, set, glow.
Clobber and slobber. I need to crunch these nuts. Clobber and slobber.
Expecting a package on Friday. I like it. I mean, assuming nothing goes wrong, it should be there at least on Friday, if not before. I hear a lot of packages get there early.
Enchanted, are they?
Our first mystery chest, we might as well test out what we're here. Martin, yeah, the bags aren't really easy to open. That last one that I had, I found out it wasn't actually a bag. It was just a sheet of plastic that was taped together. And it had like 3 pieces of tape on it. And so the figures just kind of tumbled out once I undid the tape. So it'll be interesting to see how the rest of them work. If it is all just sheets of plastic or they're actual bags or not. Yeah, I see like this one with Sprocket in is an actual bag. Still taped shut, and that's why I didn't want to open them all before, because it was going to be a lot of extra time. I'm still going to have to do it now, but...
Fix it in.
Those numbers are cracking. Let's rock! Feel the fire.
Yeah, I'm opening up the bags now. Like, if they were all individually bagged, I might have just kept them and set them on the portal individually. But since a lot of them ended up being like 2 per bag, like, that's not going to work for the portal.
Tacos.
So I like the idea of individual bags. Ooh, level 20 Zulu. But for someone who unboxes like this, they're not the greatest. Yeah, here's another one that's just like a sheet of plastic rolled up and taped.
Growing stronger. Tacos.
Hi, Magna. I appreciate that. I would say, no, they're balanced pretty well. I think you'll have a good time. Man, a few level 20 characters here.
Check me out. Let's roll.
Light core.
Look at my numbers grow. 2 4s. Eat this. All the right ingredients. Eat this. I've got my eye. Got my eye. I've got my eye. Silence. Deadly.
Oh man.
Silent but deadly.
In retrospect, do you think Lycor were ultimately a worthwhile addition to the series? I mean, I've never been a huge fan of light cores. Here's a few more of the mystery chests. But I don't know. Like some I think could have been done better than they were. I like them. I like the idea of exploring new technologies that people weren't really using in that respect before, at least. So like I think it would have been different as a kid. It would have been really cool to see something light up like that. As an adult, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's cool. And I'm kind of curious as how do they do it, but it's not really a selling point for me. If that makes sense. So I don't know. I guess when I went to stores, I always felt like the light core ones were left on the shelf and they were kind of clogging up the shelf. So I don't think they were quite as popular as they had hoped, maybe. But maybe that's just my opinion of them as well. So I don't know. What do you think? Do you like them? Did you buy him?
Full disclosure.
Courtney's a fan. Doulahan's a fan.
Attack and surge. It's beaten time. A perfect record. It's beaten time.
Fear the dark. Enchanting, aren't they? Fear the dark.
The motion of the motion.
Yeah, Doulahan, they definitely could have done more with that mic that they put in the portal, but they didn't want to keep bringing that microphone into new games. I'm sure that portal was very expensive for them to create.
The motion of the motion.
Didn't buy any Skylanders till 2017, until a Great Toys R Us clearance. Yeah, I get it. I think that was the case for a lot of kids, but I mean, if you get the choice between, as a kid especially, if you get a choice between a light core and a non-light core, and you can only get one, which one are you going to get?
Silent but deadly. Catch a glimpse. Silent but deadly.
Bringing the heat. Let's face the truth. I'm awesome. Bringing the heat.
Any last wishes? Impressive powers. Any last wishes? Deal with it. My odds are looking good. Deal with it.
Hey Joe, I totally understand that. I wondered if Skylanders would be a decent investment too. I should have bought more. I didn't. But I kind of had that same hesitation.
Born to burn.
You would have gotten the light core if you can only get one. Returning light core characters didn't have WoW pals. Yeah, that's one. We probably had the chat answer that for us because I don't remember.
Born to burn.
But if that's what I said in previous stream, it's probably right.
Fear the fish. Looking good. Looking. Fear the fish.
Silent but deadly. Catch a glimpse. Silent but deadly.
Born to burn.
Yeah, Martin, I'll check my messages later.
My flames are growing.
Hi, Magna. Yeah, I mean, if you had like when things were on clearance, like my collection was pretty complete at that point, and so like I didn't necessarily need anything for my collection. So it all just would have been extra that I would have been holding on to, or for resale or whatever. So that's ultimately why I didn't, I guess. It's like I said, I didn't know if they would hold value or if they need value, but like, yeah, if you needed stuff for your collection, that was a great time to go shopping.
Blast and furious. I am on a hot streak. Blast and furious. I've got my eyes on you. Got an eye got my eye on you. It's beating time. A perfect record. It's beating time. Here, up here. Looking good. Look. Here, up here.
Harry, yes, it is a real glow in the dark cinder. Put that on the border right away. So the current theory is that it just has a clear coat on it and attempt to keep it cleaner. But yeah, I won't be selling it in the shop regularly. It'll either be a private sale or auction item.
Hawk and all. Oh, the sky's the limit. Hawk and
Christian,
all.
I do not currently have a granite crusher in the shop, and I don't have one in my collection either. That's one I sold a long time ago.
Deal with the wheel. Whoa! Check out my strap. Deal with the wheel.
All right, I think I got everything out of their bags now.
Glow.
So just got to test the last few figures here. And we have a bunch of traps too to go through. Oh, I have some traps in the bag yet. I'll get those.
Ready, set, glow. Slice and dice. Does my power please you? Slice and dice.
The motion of the motion. Now that's
Yeah, I know some people never saw the adventure packs at their stores. It should not have been an issue with the SKU, because they would have shipped separately and had completely separate SKUs.
All fired up.
And we actually got a lot of traps today. It's good.
Getting stronger. All fired up.
Best Buy was the worst after Trap Team. Best Buy was never really great with Skylanders, which always amazed me why they were able to get store exclusives. Like they must have paid a lot of money for those because
Slice and dice.
they didn't seem to. Their employees didn't care about them, and they didn't seem to stock them very well.
Does my power please? Slice and dice.
Get our last Imaginator chest.
Set hard bound.
All geared up. Technically speaking, I am awesome. All geared up.
Martin, I don't know if I've unlocked everything, all the Imaginator parts yet.
Aren't they?
I mean, it's random, so it's possible that I haven't.
Shoot for the stars. A rising star. Shoot for the stars.
I have a bone to pick. Old dog, new tricks.
A little 20 funny bone. I don't see that every day either.
I have a bone to pick.
How about our single creation crystal?
Candle to my
Magic quick shot. What do we think of this magic quick shot?
Hey, be my guest.
I'm going with no. I think they got the purple on there, but it's a little dark. I don't know. It doesn't. Nothing about this screams magic to me. Not really a fan of the weapons. Character's a little bland. Meh. Meh. Yeah, I don't need it.
Quiver with fear. I can't make heads or tails out of these numbers. Quiver with fear.
A shot in the dark. These numbers.
Level 20 Starcast. That's what I like to see.
A shot in the dark. me growing?
Yeah, the color scheme was the only positive. I get it. I get it. It looked consistent. It's true. But you still got to give it some style.
Rooting out evil.
Be the gamer. Wow. 1 of 10. Ouch.
My stats continue to blossom and rooting out evil.
Ready to rock it. Number of fire start. Ready to rock.
All right, here's the blue chest. So I've obviously opened a few of these before, so they're all going to be duplicate parts, but these are the parts you get in this blue chest, which looks like I believe is from Kurstiki Temple. Double check this later if I need to, but
Ninja. New sorcerer weapon.
Doctor is in. Let's go over your
most of these Imaginators at level 20. Guess if you don't have that many, you're gonna
Doctor
play
is
them all.
in.
Love to get Starcast and Hoodsickle. Yeah, those are great figures. I'm telling you, great figures. I know they're pricey, but I still say they're worth it.
Irate Supreme.
Wolfender, welcome. Any legendaries?
Supreme.
We had legendary Astroblast and the legendary Sunrunner. I know that. Trying to think if we had any others. We did have a standard Astroblast as well. No Aurora though.
A chain is only as
But-
strong as its weakest.
Yeah, I don't think
Stay frosty.
there were any other legendaries. That's all I can remember right now. I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong.
Till you drop. An apple a day keeps the stats. Jump till you drop.
All right. Gusto. Here, buddy.
Gust and glory. Taking the world by storm. Gust and glory.
Yeah, Wolfender. There were, I think we said 10 senseis in the first box that I opened. It was a good box. Gusto will keep you there. Because it's time to go to another game. That game would be Superchargers. Exotic. I'm glad. I do try to shift quickly. I mean, there's only so much I can do. I get them out as fast as possible, and then look for both the things after that. But Wolfinder, yes, there are about I don't remember the exact numbers. Maybe 10 vehicles or so, and a bunch of traps, a few dozen traps actually. Were you still looking for fire traps? I got like 3 fire traps today, all different ones, along with a bunch of other ones too. No light traps today, 1 dark trap. But yeah. There's Midnight Museum. I don't know if anybody here is still looking for that. Exotic, have a good day.
Crypt Crusher. Gusts and glory. Taking the world by storm. Crypt Crusher. Shield Striker.
Bye, Magna. Have a good day. Oh, do I have any thoughts on Bionicle? No, not really. No, I never really got into Bionicle. I don't know that much about it really, but yeah, I don't know.
Shield Striker.
I know a lot of people enjoy it. Series went on a lot longer than I thought it would.
Sunrunner. Taking the world by storm. Sunrunner. Sunrunner. The forecast calls for greatness every day.
Vehicles don't really look like they've been used.
Sunrunner. Burn cycle. Taking the world by storm. Burn cycle. Reef Ripper.
All right. Have a good day. We'll see you Saturday, hopefully.
The forecast calls for greatness every day.
Auction stream this Saturday should be good. Robo. Everybody wants a Robo. And people who don't want Robo just want to see what's going to take place with the Robo War. bidding war, that is.
Taking
Hard to have a
wild
robo
by
war with
storm.
only one robo.
Tomb buggy. Dump truck. The forecast calls for greatness every day.
And finally, we need to check if we have a 601.
Dump truck.
I'm guessing probably not, based on everything else we have here. But you never know. You never know. Especially if they bought it used.
Hot streak.
No such luck today. Just a regular hot streak.
World by storm.
Although it looks like they actually played with this vehicle.
Hot streak.
That should do it. On the trap team. All right, so we have a ton of traps. Just a few magic items. I guess we'll get the magic items out of the way first. And finish up with these traps. I think we only had possibility of one variant. Said possible steampunk shred knot. Yeah, not a whole lot of out of all these traps. There's some decent traps in there though. So I got a bunch of fire traps which are out of stock. Actually, a lot of traps are out of stock, period. I don't have a lot of traps in stock right now. People have been buying them up too.
Gusts and glory.
All right. It's our legendary Hand of Fate. Martin, yes, the 601 was from the iOS game. No, they did not make a dark iOS pack. So no, there are no dark 601s. Earthen Avenger, just open your box from SCL. Awesome.
Greetings, foolish portal master. I am Evilon, and you.
Skadoosh, I'm pretty sure I'm still pretty sure it's Cursed Tiki Temple. I have to double check it with the contents. I didn't pull that up ahead of time, and I don't have it memorized. Which one is which? Actually, here, let me see if I can find that list.
Greetings, portal master. Your old friend Flynn has been hard at work on his autobiography. Since Flynn has a tendency to exaggerate, please make sure he isn't stretching the truth too much. Prepare for a wild ride on the Nightmare Express.
I know there's a list somewhere. Questions, where is it? Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Nope. Ooh, parts list. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Kurstiki Temple. Oh, no, not. Go back. Oh, this is riveting. But you meant to do research. Yes. I can confirm that was the blue chest from the Cursed Tiki Temple. Okay. So yeah. Blue chest is Cursed Tiki Temple. You're tested. Magic items are done. Let's move on to some traps. And they're not going to be used traps. Awesome. I got to test them myself.
Bombshell. Bombshell. Hey! Bombshell reporting for...
And they just not use these traps? Just reset them all for me. I mean, kind of nice of them, but
Chef Pepperjack.
I like to know that they work.
Bring it into heat. Golden Queen. Shield Shredder.
Hey! Shield shredders!
Chaos. Gulper. The Gulper. Hey! Gulper in.
Here's the legendary traps for anybody that was wondering. Oh, they're not even going to show me now. You don't get the magic moment if there's nothing in them.
Mastermind.
Mastermind.
They actually look like the legendary traps. That's it. Like, that's the one shot that you get.
From here.
And then, like I said, they'll show up in the collection menu too, but guessing there's nothing in this one either.
Mastermind.
Jody, we got all sorts of stuff. We got a bunch of traps that we're going through right now. Got a bunch of imaginators, a bunch of traps,
Some whiz biz.
a bunch of trap masters.
Gulper.
Legendary traps here right now.
The Gulper. Hey! Here comes
Actually, a surprising amount of superchargers too. I didn't realize quite how many until I was going through them.
Taekwon Crow. I take it now. Bombshell.
I did not. Yeah, no Blastertron.
Bone
Or-
Jumpy.
I was gonna say, is it Blastertron or Blastermind? But no, neither of those actually. No Blastertron and no Enigma today. Sorry.
Brawl and
As
Chain.
many as we did get, we did not get those two.
Here I go.
For the
Bad Juju.
Imaginators, we got like Starcast, Buckshot, Flare Wolf, Boom Bloom, Crash and Cortex. A lot of good
Creek.
stuff, but Courtney, what are you talking about? There were giants and swappers. I mean, mostly starter pack stuff, but there was a Tree Rex
The Gulper.
and a Scarlet Ninjini and a few core giants as well. Swappers might have only been
Dream
Last Zone and
Catcher.
Washbuckler,
Dreamcatcher present.
but they were there at least.
Dr. Crankcase.
And there's a pumpkin eyebrow. So there's some variant giants along with the standard T-Rex.
Taking the world by storm.
Tussle Sprout.
Tussle Sprout.
Sprout season.
Mastermind. Dreamcatcher.
I'm ready to rock.
Pain Yata.
Now those suckers will pay.
Dr. Crankcase.
Mastermind.
Mastermind.
My turn.
Yeah, McGrams, you got 10 senseis right at the beginning.
Buzzer Beak.
Golden Queen, Kingpin, Chopscotch, Starcast, Buckshot, Crash and Cortex, Dr. Crankcase, Flare Wolf, and Boom Bloom.
Brave Clobber. Yeah, prepare to get
Yeah, Courtney, the third lot was all Trap Team, I believe. Trap Masters, Trap Team Cores, and Traps.
Golden era
Along with the trap
begins.
cases.
Chef Pepperjack. Hot plate coming through. Smoke scream. Bombshell.
Reinforcement. Bombshell.
Bombshell.
Incoming.
Here's our one chance at a villain variant, but since it's empty, probably not. I mean, it seems like they reset these, so there's a possibility. They really just didn't use that many traps.
Dreadnought.
No, just a standard trap.
Oh yeah, we shred.
All right, that'll do it. That is the entire unboxing for today. A lot of good stuff in there, and so I need to go update the shop. So if you want to get your hands on anything you saw today, it'll be up in the shop shortly. But yeah, we'll see. Can you buy a few of the card boxes for me? Which card boxes? Like the big white ones that I store them in on the shelf? I don't know that I have any extras right now. I think I'm using them all. I mean, I got them from BCW. I know they were on back order. I don't know if they still are. But yeah, that's all I got for today. So, Obsession, you got your Gil Grunt today. Seeing in person is even better than the pictures. Wow. Earthen Avenger, I don't know if you're here to see this, but there you go. There you go. Already have it under a glass dome. I like it. I like it. Oh, the little ones. Courtney, my supply of those boxes is getting a little low right now too. I'm planning on ordering some more soon. How many do you think you need? How many would you want? I mean, once again, I get those from BCW as well, but they're not always cheap. There you go. Earthen Avenger, I'm glad you're here to see that. All right. So I'm going to wrap things up here today. Like 3 of them. Okay. That we might be able to spare. I will be back here on Friday for another unboxing stream. I know I have boxes to unbox for that, so stick around. Got stuff to unbox, and I hope you'll enjoy it just as much as the stuff today. Maybe even more. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, got to go update the shop. So I will talk to you in a couple of days.